We lost a lot of good people.
Battle school buddies, weren't they?
Yeah.
Your team was ordered back after the mission. McCarver convinced you otherwise?
Yes.
You had nothing to do with it.
Yes. I mean, no. You're fucking with me.
So which is it?
We all agreed to go after Lennox.
But Sergeant Solomon wanted out.
He didn't take much persuading. Lennox needed to be stopped. He wasted my friends.
So, what was the plan?
Now we are on mission 7. The Graznei bridge. Lots of goddamn cursing. Oh, wait, that's right, this whole game has a lot of it. But, what the hell. As usual. Things go boom. In a heartbeat. And, you know, of course it was like right at the opening, and that car just goes down the drain. And, you know, Solomon being a smartass. And now it starts to get, you know, hellishly insane. And, you know, it's just like, there's a lot of the motherfucking vehicles here that you get to use for cover. But it was downright intense as balls. And, you know, of course, this ends up being my secondary weapon. And it's pretty cool for, I don't know, whatever. But, you know, of course I have an M203 attached to my M4. So it's like, do I see reason to, you know, have another one? I mean, whatever. But, you know, it's like straight up firefighting with, you know, a lot of damaged up vehicles, so it's pretty interesting. You know, and the firefight in the bridge, something I've done before. It was cool in a video game. I mean, you know, of course you probably might think, oh, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, you know, because you get to do that in the Spec Ops mode. One of the Spec Ops missions of Modern Warfare 2, you know, but whatever. And I blast that car up to bits. Yeah, I hope you guys have fucking auto insurance, because, you know, who the hell's gonna afford that? And just about so many things are blown up. It's amazing. You know, everything is now set on fire. So, and then of course I get a warm welcoming from these guys, and they're just, you know, they're DACA moding all over the place. Sometimes it's nice to fall back, and that guy just got dropped like a melon popper. It's beautiful. So, and this guy here is just trying to be slick. That didn't work. But yeah, it was no fun, man. And that guy just went whoop-de-doo, you know. And this one, I don't even know what the hell he was doing. But, yeah, he pretty much got a death coming right there. But yeah, these guys were just, you know, pulling up so much DACA, it's retarded. And, you know, I pull out my M203 and I'm just like, haha, bitch. Yeah, you know, 2 M203s, who'd have thought? And then this guy here is just trying to charge right at me with this shotty, because that's, you know, the only distance he'll ever get is, you know, up close and personal. But thankfully, I got I got a weapon that's outclassed him in range. But, you know, corpses looming all over, and it's a sight to behold. If you think about it, it honestly is. So, you know, I'm hearing Solomon go off like a banshee out of here. And, this one was just downright upfront, no nonsense, no bullshit kind of thing. This mission right here is just no bullshit. That's all I could say. I mean, then again, all the other ones were no different, but it was just like, you know, I don't know. Words can't describe how insane this one went, because that kind of shit, man, you just don't expect it. And, you know, I'm safety pulley trigger up here. You know, a little semi-auto mode here. And, yeah, you can see a little pulling it little by little kind of thing, bit by bit. Then this one right here, that bitch did not want to go down, that motherfucker. But, yeah, and, you know, of course, funny enough, that was like, what, the second part of the bridge, and, you know, nobody wanted to go down, and I didn't even get to do any of the objectives, so it was like, oh, shit. But I switched the M203 because I'm like, well, why the fuck would I want a separate one when I could grab this beautiful beast right here? I mean, this delicious sexiness right here. So that was like 1 out of 4 secondary objectives. So it was pretty interesting. But yeah, fun stuff to be had as usual. So the rest of it is met, I'd say, near the end of the mission, which, you know, thankfully I managed to pick up the pace. That being said, the end of this mission was like defending a fortress with the best of the best, kind of thing. And, you know, of course, to make it even more intense, had that epic ass music that you heard back at the Tivlis Asylum.
Keep tight. Watch those corners.
And, you know, fuck your corners, man. I got M203. Now, how you doing? So, I sneak up on this guy and, you know, slap happy his ass. And then, of course, I could have been compromised by that one, but thankfully that didn't happen. And I get the second guy, and I'm like, yeah, sneak kills for days, bitch. This one, on the other hand, and, you know, this right here is where I get pissed, because I'm just like, you know, fuck, I try, you know, aiming for a headshot, it didn't work, and, you know, that's the thing that really irks my skin, is how the fuck can a bullet get right past the dude when the targeting reticule is aimed directly in the head? I will never understand it. It always pissed me the fuck off. It really made me so goddamn mad. And we're halfway through, and you know, of course, I didn't pay attention, but I slapped his ass anyway, so he fell down. And this one, you know, same result. The other one fell down. You know, happy splashing, you know. Hey, sucks to be you guys, right? And then that one, I just popped his helmet off. I'm like, yeah, okay, bitch. But, what the fuck you doing over there? But, you know, of course, somebody's squeezing. I'm like, man, who the fuck is showing off some of his DACA? But yeah, you can even, like, do some firefighting underneath what you see here. And, you know, this guy just black, you know, oh god, that land was so ugly. It was so bad. And of course, you know, he's just trying to get at it, and, you know, I kill him. This one here, you know, tried to outflank tagulate me. Wasn't having it. But, this was just all sorts of fun. And then, you know, of course, the reload thump method didn't work the first, but it did the second time. But yeah, I think that trick is always the best friend you got for any shitty tight situation you got where you're just really running out of ammo and you're just like, nah. But then, of course, I almost get killed, and I'm like, no, bitch, you are not putting me down. You're not putting this big bad dog down. There's no way in hell I'm gonna go down without a fucking fight, without taking y'all motherfuckers with me. So I try to kill this guy with an RPG, you know, right between his legs, and it didn't work. And I was like, fuck. Try again the second time, and it worked. So then I get this guy, and I'm just like, oh, whatever, I'll pull it out. I don't even care. But yeah, you know, these occasions where you are about to get dropped, you may as well find some cover while you can. Because the adrenaline can only keep you up for quite some time until, you know, your body basically says, alright, well, I'm done, bye. Here in this area is going to be covered with mines, and, I love me some fireworks when, the enemy decides to get near one, and, goes flying and dancing off the other way. So, some good shit. Sad part is no extra explosives be going. Like no cars or whatever. Not that I've seen any. But, yeah, other than that, it was quite an enjoyable sight once you get a look at it. And, this guy thinks he could just get the jump on me. And this one here is just trying to, think he could get me, but I'm like, no, bitch. I blast his ass. But, man, this was not bullshitting for anything. I mean, and I blew up this car realizing, oh, I should have just taken that guy who was trying to ambush me. But, I got to blow it up anyway, so I'm not complaining. Bullet holes. And I don't know what the fuck kind of animation that was, but that shit looked pretty funny. And I popped that dude's melon. Reload thump, man. Let me tell you, that method really works, man. It really, really works. Especially when these guys are trying to come right at you, too. And, I'm trying to, do it as far away as I could. Just so it can save me the bullets. Even though I have an infinite amount of them. I'm not worried. And I'm like, mines! Yay! Mines! Things that go boom. And, enemy just gets right near one. And they just fly off to the other side. It's always fun. But yeah, once you cross over through the minefield, you obviously know that you're pretty much nearing the end of this mission here. But it was pretty downright crazy, nonetheless. And especially, like I said, once you get to the asylum, or not the asylum, what the hell am I talking about? Close to, the gulag, it's downright insane as fuck. But, yeah. Those chain reactions are always fun to watch. Especially when these guys just trying to get at you, too. And then, of course, there's some shielded dudes as well. You want to get them, as quick as you can, because those guys just don't want to go down. Especially with the, when you just chuck a nade, they'll just stand right in front of it and still take it, like absorb it, like their shield's invincible. So, it downright annoys the hell out of me. So, you want to chuck one behind, or you could just chuck it right at him, go around, and then, just shoot him down for good. Whichever method works for you. Whichever one suits your style the best. But, wee! So, as soon as McCarver says that line, it pretty much means that firefight is over. Until you get to that site right there where you see the gulag right there. And for a minute I thought I was just about ready to cross over the bridge, but I was like, nope, nope, nope. You got those intels to get, man. Because I'd be so downright mad if I missed out on them. And thankfully I looked down to see if there was an intel, which there was. And thankfully I was like, okay, good. Because the last one is at, by the entrance of the gulag. So that actually was not a problem for me. But once I start crossing over, that's when shit gets real, and I'm just like, really, bitch? The sound effects of the explosions are so, oh god, man, it's just, Then everything starts to go downright and, just hectic as fuck. Because once you hear that music, shit's going down. Shit gets real, it's going down, everything is just going insane. Yeah, so watch your flanks. Because they're just gonna be all over you, man. Once it starts, once the bullets fly and explosions be shrapneling, everything is just, you know, hey, these guys just don't. They're not giving up that gulag anytime soon. So they'll get you from all sides. So you're reloading. And you get the bastards right through that pie hole. And I drop this guy. Now behind that door are a couple of shielded dudes, so thankfully I have more than enough nades to just chuck at and not give a rat's ass. And so that was pretty much it. It was like, you know, just spam nade and, you know, spam toss them nades. It's downright they'll be out. You know, and fire an RPG for good measure, and that should be it. And that is all. That concludes mission 7. And so I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you for the final mission. And it's gonna get real, son. Anyway. See you in the final mission. Deuces.